Good afternoon, everybody. Car and Biker here. Feeling a bit miserable in this weather. I was joking in another video that I might be a rain god, like the Douglas Adams rain god, where the clouds just want to be close to me and rain on me at every opportunity. And that joke is becoming beyond a joke now. This is 5 rides in the last week. I've only had 5 rides in the last week, and they've all done exactly the same thing. I've looked out the window, thought, this looks nice, it's dry, it's sunny, and within 2 minutes, sometimes within a lot less than 2 minutes of getting the bike out and actually moving, it's either spitting with rain and then that develops into heavier rain, or it's like it is today, where basically about 2 minutes away from the house the heavens opened and it started absolutely pelting it down, and it's miserable. And my gear's only just dried out. When the last ride I had, it hadn't actually dried out yet, so I was putting on gear that was still slightly soggy, thinking, oh well, at least it'll air dry as I go through the air on my bike at reasonable speeds. But of course within 2 minutes it was bucketing down with rain, and I was wetter than ever. So it's a bit miserable, this. So I'm going for a meeting and I'm going to be sat in wet trousers. Woohoo! Anyway, I thought I'd just do a quick vlog, and it's another moan. It's not quite an FRO. I suppose maybe it is. It's FRO Google. Just leave YouTube alone, please. What's going on with YouTube at the minute? I know they're desperate for us to use Google+, but it's just not going to happen for most people now, I wouldn't have thought. At least most people who are just using YouTube and have got a Google+ account by default, because you can't comment without it. And I know now all the comments that I place go on YouTube, go on Google+, and all the videos are uploading up on Google+. And maybe I'm getting old, but it just annoys me that now when I get a notification in my inbox that I've got a comment, sometimes that comment's on Google+, sometimes it's on YouTube. I always try and reply to the ones on YouTube. I try and reply to the ones on Google+ as well, and sometimes they get combined together and I end up with 2 replies, and it's all just a mess. And then the way that you play videos now, they've ruined watch later. So on my PC, which is where I do a bit of YouTube watching, not all of it, whenever I click a video in my YouTube watch later list, which is not in any particular order, it seems, it's not in order of video or order I added them, it's just whatever order it feels like, it plays it, and I'll be tapping away creating a comment, and at the end of the video it flicks straight to the next video, and I know I can turn that off, but I always forget. Flicks straight to the next video and my comment is lost, and then I end up writing a shorter one because I've put together a reasonably long comment and I can't remember what I said, or I can't be bothered to type it in again because YouTube's decided to destroy it. And it makes me wonder, is this to try and get me to use Google+, where you watch a video and the whole commenting thing is always there, because that's kind of what Google+ is. The problem with Google+ is I can't keep up with my subscriptions because they get lost in a mass of comments and junk and videos that other people have watched, but I don't necessarily care about that. I want to watch my subscriptions before I start watching channels that I'm not subscribed to. But most of my YouTube watching I actually do on the iPad with the iPad app. And I should have known better, but it sent me a message the other day saying, oh, there's a new version out. And it fixes some issues. So I installed it, and I shouldn't have bothered. If anyone knows how to go back a version, please let me know, although I suspect it's not actually possible to do that on the iPad. But I shouldn't have done it, and I thought at the time, should I do this or not? And of course then I went and did the update, and they've wrecked the watch later on that as well, so it's got the same thing, that when you finish watching a video it goes straight to the next one. Only the little icon that you can click on the website to turn that feature off, the icon's there, but when you click it nothing happens. So you have no choice. It gets to the end of a video and moves on to the next one, no matter what. They've also made it so that before, when you touched the video, you could see how far through you were and how much time there was left to run. So at least I could keep tapping that, seeing if I was getting near the end, and then pause it and leave my comment. But now when they do that, when you tap it, all the video goes dark and puts up icons in front of me. It's all gone crap. So if anyone knows how to revert this, I'd be over the moon to find out, because it's horrible. Or if somebody can tell me of another iPad app that doesn't want to have access to everything else on my iPad, just so that I can watch YouTube videos. Just, I don't know. It all just, it might be me being cynical, but it all just seems to point to Google being desperate to destroy YouTube without losing the user base and get the users onto Google Plus instead. But I can't even tell you how many subscribers I've got anymore, because I've got the number that it tells me on YouTube. Then there's another number on Google Plus, but I know that some of the Google Plus people are also subscribed to me on YouTube, and I don't know, it's just so hard to keep on top of everything. I have no idea what they're playing at, but I don't like it. Maybe I'm becoming a Luddite. Any tips that you can give me to get around these problems will be gratefully received. Anyway, that's enough ranting from me. I'm now going to nip into Waitrose, get myself a coffee, see if I can warm up a bit, and maybe go and stand under the hot air dryer and see if I can dry my groin out a bit. So thank you all for watching. Ride safe everyone, and I'll talk to you all again soon.